it is. Welcome everybody. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Welcome to Bear and Breakfast. So, our little bear friend and his friends went over to the roadside to just see if they could collect some trash or something. And there they found a strange robot, a shark robot, that told them, hey, bring people over, build like a bed and breakfast situation, or like any kind of housing, honestly, in the beginning. Like any kind of rooms that humans can stay in, and you can earn lots of money eventually, maybe. So we decided, or our crow, raven, whatever friend, decided, ooh, money shiny, yeah, we like money, so yeah, let's do it. He doesn't lift a finger though, we are the ones that are actually building them. So our little bear decided, let's learn carpentry and other stuff, and let's start. So, we built a little cabin out on the roadside. We went to a more deserted area where there was like a larger diner, hotel kind of thing, and we built some rooms. And we went up north to a lakeside cabin, and we built that up. And now we're currently even further north, where it's a bit snowier in the mountains, where there's like a ski cabin resort thing going on. It's more of like a two-part large cabin hotel thing. And that is where we ended up basically last time, and that is where, you know, we're gonna continue with our journey today. Built that out nicely, and just try to see where we end up. And I forgot I don't need to do that. So yeah, let's start a new day. Let's first go over everybody and accept new guests, clean up their trash, because trash are valuables. So when they drop all of these packaging and things like that, we collect them so we can buy nice decorations for these humans. Nope, almost missed that one. That one is a mean one. So yeah, so that, and then, oops, I'm forgetful. Let's go to the A24, which is our next establishment. So every day we need to make sure that we have people staying at our places, so we get money and stuff to build new things. So yeah, that is what we're currently doing. And then we can go into the cabin stuff again. 38, that's a lot. 10 and 14, we can do that. And at least the bathrooms are fancy in here. There's 2 more guests with the hygienic trade. Yeah, we have one that I'm just put in. That's okay. Let's go back to... I love when you wake up, you eat acidic food and your voice just does a... bleh. Essentially. And oh well, that happens. But yeah, I wanted to see if it replenished. Nope, it did not. We need metal scraps and things to build like the other bathrooms out. So always looking at the scrapyard. But yeah, next one is High Lake. Nope. High Lake. Then I also wanna build up the orangery, or the glass house. Need to make sure I fill that up again. Now the popcorn is for the cinema. I need to cook a little bit. Okay. Let's cook then. We don't have butter. We do have some corn on the cob though, but I think that's for the... I don't want to use things that could be needed in like other places. Okay, let's boil onion and mushroom, if I have mushroom. I do not. Okay, then let's just make the basic mashed potatoes. Need to boil potatoes. Fuel. There we go, cook. Because we need to make sure that people can eat stuff here, so you know. Oops, that was one too many. And of course, collect the trash. Meh. Okay, that one I think maybe stuck there. Looks like it is. Okay. They only have like our bathrooms aren't up to code yet, so I think what I have to do is I have to add some better bathrooms to be able to, because people aren't gonna be happy. They don't have better bathrooms. It's gonna just take... Yeah, whatever. So let's work a little bit on this, because we got some decoration from the other place. I guess I have to. I mean, these are the old bathrooms, so it's understandable that people want an upgrade. I mean, at least we can do all four here with the materials we have. Some trash there. This one I cannot pick up because I cannot go past here, but that one would be lovely. It's the wrong place for the toilet in this one, but that's okay. Gonna fix that eventually. Let's do this. And then... how's the sink gonna fit in here? I guess I have to go like this. And put the sink up there or something. Yeah, let's do that. Because it barely doesn't fit else. It's a bit odd, but that's okay. Let's see if I can fit the... Okay. I cannot, in fact, fit the sink in the old place. Just gonna drop those off here and There's like so little space I cannot even hold the toilet somewhere else, so to speak. So. And that it's up to code with that 3x3 layout, which is annoying. Okay, I guess these things have to go. I guess I'm gonna put the toilet in the way. As long as people can pass it, it's fine, right? No, not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Let's do that so we don't have that screen. So yeah, they have the toilet in the way, but that's okay. At least they have a fancy bathroom. And I can put the sink where it belongs. Actually, maybe I can put the bath in the way here. Yeah, that works. Did I put back one of the sinks? Am I tripping? Hold on. Where's the other sink? That's the old one, that's not the new one. Where did I put the other sink? Didn't we have 4? Or did we only have 3? Huh? Could have sworn we had one more. I need to do this for now. So I can pull up the bath here. So I can pull up the toilet. And the entrance way. I guess I'm gonna move the mirror and the towel around. Whatever. There, and then the sink can go there. There we go, let's do that. I think this one is actually fine. You're gonna bump yourself on a bit. I think this one is okay. Did I not have another sink? That's like bothering me just a tiny bit. I guess I put the towel over the thing and move this one over so it's not too far in the door. I guess I don't have a sink for that one. Oh well. I need to move it around a bit anyways. Playing a little bit of Tetris here, so to speak. I think that's an ample space there, and then the sink can go there. Just need to craft the sink, I guess. I sort this. Yep, okay, apparently we ran out of sinks. That's okay. But yeah, they all now have a fancy sink. Yeah, I know we don't have enough food stuff, but I also don't know where to get butter or eggs, so that doesn't help out. The bed situation is gonna be interesting, because I don't know how to put the newer beds in here. As these are the rustic delight and our current beds technically are the divine show, which we don't have enough pine wood for. If I can, I'm gonna upgrade all 3 of these bathrooms too. I don't know if I can though. Oh, this will make them the lavish ones. You can only make 2. Okay. Well, at least we can replace some of this stuff. So that's the beginning. Let's sort this so we have them in our options. There we go. Let's put in one here. Fine, let's first remove the one. Apparently you cannot have 2 toilets in one bathroom. And it broke itself. Okay, lovely. Because I tried to put it where there was a full stack. Happens sometimes, happens sometimes. Okay, so toilet goes. Oh, this is gonna be tight fit. We don't have a new bathtub, so I'm gonna leave that there, but we do have 3 sinks. So let's replace those, because I need to do that eventually anyways. Yeah, the sink situation is getting interesting with the fitting of the doors and things like that. May have to move that around a bit, but else I cannot really fit like most of the other stuff in the bathroom. I mean, this one should be fine. The other ones are gonna be a bit tight. But hey, I think that is decent for now. Just gonna need to move the mirror. Right here. And I guess the tower holder can stay where the bathtub goes. I hope the bathtub fits here. Let's. Would love to switch that, but I guess I have to do the old remove it and put it back again because the wall's too small trick. Which is also okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we need metal and we need wood. Which is a predicament. We have all... Still, at least we upgraded it a little bit. I'm gonna make the bathrooms in the new place a little bit larger. I'm blind, you cannot pass past there. Oh well. We need lots of those wood piles if we can. Usually they're decently around the street. Ooh, metal pile. I missed. Me likey. There's another wood pile. And there's mushrooms. Perfect. We need more. Oh, that's awesome, but I guess that was something else. Let's go to the cold. I guess if I would look on the map more, I could find them more easily. Because they show up there in the mini-map here. But they... Who am I to be smart? Right. Spectre Skier. Do I have 2 of these? I think I saw one on... Down below. Or maybe this is the one I saw earlier. I don't know. Okay, let's see. But we should take care of the greenhouse repair and we can't. Oh man. We need something else for the greenhouse repair. I guess we need to talk to our dog friend first, as always. Let's test that. Were you able to fix the station? Yep, back and running. Good. You're going above and beyond, which is a rare sign. Here, this should help you give your guests a place to watch the stories. Ooh, cinema seat. And a flat screen TV. A nice and a nice reprieve from their realities. There we go. Have you met the old lady that roams the valley? Barbara? Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, here. She roamed the street of Winterberry not long ago. She was looking for a well-behaved bear with a helpful disposition. Oh, do you think she found him? Oh, I have my doubts. She has a scent about her I haven't sensed in a while. Even before the swale went quiet, walking about the western path from Pinefall before the landslide closed it off. I think she went down the road back to High Lake. Perhaps you can go help her search. That's a great idea. I sure hope I can help her find him. Oh, I'm certain you have no trouble at all. Yeah, because that's she searches for. That was blunt. We're gonna do that eventually. I want to at least start constructing the basic rooms and bathrooms. And I guess now the cinema, now that we have like some of the crafting stuff. There's another wood pipe. There. Don't see any other ones except for the stone. No, that's a wood pipe. In the middle. Let's. So, I don't know if they count as 2 buildings though, that's the question, because technically it says there are 2 buildings. I don't know if you actually have to build for 2 buildings here. Let's make a front desk. Let's make a large flat screen TV. Let's make 4. Let's make 4 for now. Okay, so. Movie theater. Actually, let's put that here. Shall we? I'm gonna add a little door in the back so that people aren't getting disturbed while they watch the movies. It's very important. And then we're gonna add... Am I blind? Wow. Where's the flat screen? There. Ooh, that's a nice one. Nah, the room is... No, well. Guess let's put it a bit to the back then. Well, fine. Oops, there wasn't any. Front row. I guess they can pass through here then. Let's make just front row for now. No, that doesn't fit in there. I want like longer ones. Put some large plants up here. Maybe not obstructing the TV too much. Gonna put a lamp in here for now. And instead, and I thought there was like a popcorn buying. Could have sworn. I think that may have been in the. I think that may have been in the trash pile. Let's get that. I want to decorate my cinema a bit more. I'm also gonna try and get more seats in there. There it is. Popcorn machine. Hold on. Stop. Popcorn machine. There. And I want some carpet or something, just yeah. Oops. Wrong. That's nicer, look at that. Yeah, I like that. And then the popcorn maker was right in the back. Awesome. Problem I'm having is I think I'm gonna make this room a tiny bit wider. Because if they drop trash here, I cannot reach it. So let's do this so I can. I mean, I cannot reach the front row, so let's move that. Nope. I cannot cut the chairs there. Probably for the best, anyways. Because they're way too close to the screen, but hey. There we go. Yeah, I should hopefully fit through that. And let's kind of make some more theater seats. Might as well make 8, just to make sure that people can. There. Okay. That's the cinema. I'm gonna leave the upstairs free for now, because I don't know if there's anything else they want me to add in here. Okay, they have a lounge. And we can build a dining room in here. So, let's make that both on this side, shall we? Actually, I think I want the lounge here, so... Let's put the dining room in the back, shall we? Once again, I'm not gonna keep it in this shape. Actually, let's make it like this, and then I can put the kitchen up there. Or down here. Let's put the kitchen down there, because then I can put the hallway up here. I'm just gonna pull up the door here. And then let's put a buffet. I know I have an extra one somewhere. If I'm not blind. There it is. Buffet. And let's make some chairs and tables. Where are they? There they are. Let's make 2. Okay, and 10 chairs for now. People should be happy with that, right? Okay, I need to move it one over, but that's okay. And I need to make 2 more. No, of course. Where are they? Where are they? Where did skip down? There. That. And I guess you're perfect, and then let's put like a floor lamp or something in here for now, just to have some light. So we don't really have anything else yet. Okay, that's that. Then I need to make a kitchen. Might as well. Gonna. I don't know if I want to put something here or not. Actually, let's move the dining room door in the middle. Let's leave it open like this, shall we? For now. Okay, a kitchen needs a sink. We don't have an extra sink, so I'm gonna make a new one. But that's okay. Fridge we cannot make. Stove we cannot make, but we can make a puny little cutting board. That's at least a start. So yeah, I need to get more copper plates. That's okay. So that's that. Add the lounge. Like, yeah, I know, there's a thing there. Blah blah blah. There's a pillow here. Lounge chairs, sofas, bookshelves. Okay. Okay. Sofa. Armchair. Ooh, that armchair looks run down. Damn. Oh well. Sure, people are gonna be happy. Let's put a bookcase right here. Leave place for one more. Then I'm gonna put the armchair like right here, and the sofa. Hello there, Cowgirl. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. You had a good weekend. that one against the wall, I guess. And that one under the window, so they have a reading light. Ah, it's off center again. Nah, it's okay. It's the sofa being off center with the window. It's fine, we can live with that. And then we can eventually upgrade this, but we have our lounge, we have a kitchen, bare bones, and we have the other stuff. So technically we could start with the rooms here. Problem is we're lacking metal to make bathrooms, but I think I can already make the layouts at least. That is great to hear. I know we had a front desk somewhere. There it is. Let's put that here. I know there's a lot of space behind it, but that's okay. Next up, bathrooms. I want to make them at least 3x4. I'm gonna make the door to the room already. The room is gonna be a weirdly long one, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep the hallways technically too wide. But I can move the front desk, so this area is kind of like a weird entrance. That's okay though. Yeah, for now. Again, just the layout. Need a bit of space to pass through here. Let's do that. And then let's create the rooms. Let's go with this layout for like the larger bed. Because else I don't have too much space for that later. And that's that. Yes, they look a bit weird, but that's okay. Or should I make like one row of bedrooms here? Let's make one row of rooms here. Ah, sorry. I'm just gonna move the front desk over here. Gonna move the door. Maintenance can stay where it is. But the rest are gonna be... I'm gonna make the bathroom like one larger. Two larger. Just to have like a place for the bathtub, I don't know. Let's make it fancy. And then let's add the room. Bedroom. Let's make the hallways nice and narrow there. But also I wanna add just a little alcove thing here to possibly add like a bookcase or something. Next room. Let's make the bathroom like this and then make a weird corner bedroom. I don't even know how many guests we are supposed to have stay here, but you know, might as well. Can go this far to make that work. Yeah, no, this one needs to stay lined up here. This one can go here, so we have the doors there, and then I'm just gonna add like a little thing there. Probably also make the bathroom like this, but then this one would be cut short, and we need to kind of have that there. So then I have a 2 wide floor, and I can add room along the back. But then we don't have space for... The hallways are bothering me. Okay. Take your time. I'm gonna try something. Don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try something. 1, 2, 3. If I add the bathroom here, I can then make the hallway take a turn towards the stairs, and I can add like 1, 2 more rooms here and then a room here. It has done a weird like zigzag layout, but I think that should be fine. So I dream bathroom. Yeah, blah 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 blah. There is a thing there, I know. Let's add the door here. And I finally finished eating after 45 minutes. Nice. Okay, so... rooms down here. Make... hygiene bathroom. Gonna be a weird one. It's also gonna be a weirdly large one, but I might as well. There we go. Don't know. Yeah, I guess one more we can go. And I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but probably decoration or something. We shall see. This I like the challenge, I really do. It's just weird how the bedrooms and things are gonna end up with. Can probably add 2 here. If I don't do it too terribly. Wanna still have the door here. I'm just gonna move it here and have like need to move the window there. I wanna move the window into the middle of that. Okay, let's add 1 room here. Shall we? So then you have to like go around a little bit, but it's like, I guess, typical hotel hallway. Let's make the bathroom a little weird. Okay, and then let's add the bedroom. Like that should work out. Let's put it in the corner, then we have more space. Let's put all of them in the corner. Do that here, might as well do that here. I don't want both windows. Make them look out the back here. Actually, I can add some windows in here. add a window in here. It's gonna bother me because it's not gonna be centered. No, well, good as it gets. Guess this one can get a bathroom window if they want to. You know. Doesn't look in the middle. Don't think it is, but whatever. And then these guys can get a window also towards the outside. I'm making this really nice here. Never really added windows to any of my stuff. I think what I want to do is I want to move this one over and have the front desk be right here, so that I have access to the maintenance closet easier. There we go. So yes, it is a bit weird to have it there, but it's also weird to have it there and have the room, you know, so we now at least have a straighter hallway going there and just a bathroom here and the maintenance closet. Could probably make the maintenance closet a little bit larger. Perfect. Add it. I wanna add like 2 more. There. That's better. Let's add the window here. And then I can move this window over one, yet it looks into the boiler. Probably not the prettiest, but this one is like, how many is this from the more like this. Like, yeah, that fits. Okay. Just wanted to move that over to like have more space here. Anyways, I think that looks nicer, and then I can put a little bit of decoration here. Should also work nicely. Quite happy with the room layout here. Don't know if we need another. I'm gonna make like a small hallway here. I have all the rooms here. I don't know if we need another set of things here. So this is technically the other room set. Let's make it like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I don't know if it's a different building. So we had to reconstruct them separately also. No, it's a bit small. I'm gonna add another thing here. That's nice. Then let's make another bathroom. This. Let's make another bedroom. Should actually, I think, work. That. I don't want to make it too small, because we need to fit the larger beds and the larger bath in, and I don't know how large the final version is gonna get. Bedroom, hygiene, bathroom. Like that. I think I need to check my 3D printer. What are you doing? What is that sound? I don't like that sound. Don't do that to me. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound right. No, 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 no. We are not having a craft mid-print. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry, guys. I swear, you get like a special ear for when something is wrong with your 3D printer, when there's like a sound it shouldn't make if you have it. Like somewhere you can barely hear it. You can tell. And it's quite funny. But yeah, bedroom. Actually, I can go out 2 more. For the hallway. Like that. And 1 more room, I guess. That is large bathroom. We are going to make that like 1 smaller. Or are we? No, we're not. We have a larger room there. Gonna need a door. And make another bedroom. With another corner door. Nice. Okay, so yeah, these all need to be filled, obviously. But we don't have the materials. What I wanna do for the beds is I wanna go to sawdust. Gonna do all of this in 1 night, but it's okay. Gonna try to orient myself on this map, on the map more than anything. So I have to use the bridge here, come on. And there we go, I'm too weak for that. Got the big bear booty, and that doesn't fit over the bridge. The stairs. And then I'm gonna go to the other resorts. After I collected this, I'm gonna make it daytime. And then we're gonna go to the other ones, pick up the people stuff, and I wanna go to the A24 to get metal for the bathrooms. Probably can only do like 1 or something fully. But hey. Would love to already have the upgraded beds and things like that, like the level. I think it goes max level 5, considering we have 5 buildings in total. Well, technically 6 if you count the separated ones we're working on now, but you know, like 5 places. So my assumption is that you need that you can level up to level 5 to get like the highest standards. Man, I really need to clean my linear rods. That is a squeaky sound. I already oiled them, but it doesn't do much, so the one thing I can do to fix that for my 3D printer, I guess, is clean them, because it may be that there's like a weird dirt spot or something. Oh well, okay. We got wood. And we're gonna get some more wood. Here. And I think when building, time will pass quicker, but time actually doesn't really move when you're building, so... Sip of water after all that food. There. These are like the highest luxury that I can make here. Just 3 nice bedrooms. Okay. Yeah, run for me. I don't have a problem with that. Let's go to the 824. Guess we're gonna go to the old lady after, because I want to see what she has to say to us. Because if we can unlock the last place and with that the last furnishing, I guess you can't. I guess you need to first finish the furnishing and stays for people to make the shark move. Whatever, I still want to talk to the lady. She might have the solution to like clean out the garden. Just gonna use all of these things. That was stuttery. It's okay. What is this blinking? I think that's all. Yep, that's all. Okay. Let's go to the motel. Pick up some trash on the way. Yeah, no trash that I see, that is obvious. Oh, let's have all of them with the fancy bathroom requests so if we can have the hygiene standard thing finished. Okay, next up, High Lake. Where we also need to talk to the lady and is. Ah, it does it automatically. Took us a while, but I think you're ready. Oh? Well, Hank, you've been working your magic on this valley, and I have to say, I'm very impressed. I think I'd like to show you what my corner of the forest looks like, if you'd like to join me, that is. I guess it automatically does that when you go there, that's nice. Awesome, Pinefall, huh? We're gonna go there immediately. I just need to take care of the guests, cause they have priority. Which means walking all the way back, and I'm walking all the way there, but But yeah, as I said earlier, I hope you all had a nice weekend. Mine was actually quite fun. Hang out with friends, have a lovely time, and I mean, virtually, still, we had a lot of fun. Today I actually went out because one of the like museums, small like heritage museum things around here, which one I've never been to, had their doors open and was showing people around, and they had a little like thing of like people showing off some of the old goods. It was really lovely. There were some actual like printing machines, like, you know, the proper newspaper printing machines, and they even had some of the old stamp sets for how you know, our newspaper that was printed here. And it's still printed though differently, you know. Nowadays they don't have the rolling machines anymore. But yeah, that was like a full-on like ink rolling thing. Yeah, cannot really do anything with you though. That's okay though. Just wanted to go to the garden and harvest some, because I've done that in a little bit. So yeah, we saw there was one guy that presented the lettering thing. He's a master. He, you know, showed us where the letters are, how they were set, and things like that. Letter blocks. It was decently quick, even with names. Like, I assume when you actually work in this job, like, you get really, really quick with that kind of stuff, but it was pretty impressive. Spell down names. We didn't get a print, because we came there pretty late, but that's okay. Wasn't really into having a print of a certificate thing. Anyways, like, it didn't look too interesting, but like, just seeing the functions and the old boxes with all the old letters, really cool. So that was the first one. Then there was a beekeeper that was also making like baskets, simply woven. I also made baskets before, so I didn't stay too long there. But it was still nice. They have like all the old machinery. Like, our heritage museum here is more so a heritage museum for like the equipment and like some of the old clothes and things like that. It has a very selective thing. So you have like old fear plowing equipment, all that kind of stuff, and like old shoe making stuff, like wood shoe making stuff. Hello there, Anthony. Ooh, wood. And carrots! Ooh, and a chest. How do you get to the carrots? I want the carrots. I don't know. I can at least get to this one. But yeah, ours has more like that, and then like some of the old folk clothes, and how they were made with like the laces and things like that. They were typical in this area. But they had literally everything in that museum. Like, they had everything from like the first old boilers that were around to like I didn't bring a sign with me for like any bus stops. Oh well, I guess I can do that later. What else did they have? They have like all the old turning stuff. They had an actual leather shoemaker, so they were like leather sewing machines, like really old ones. Some motorized, some hand, like wheel stuff, but already like full metal hand wheels. Those were really impressive. Really old lathes, anything from electric to hand driven or water wheel driven. Like old sanding things, larger ones. What else did they have? They did have some like plowing equipment, but like not much. A ton of old irons. It was more home and like craft equipment. They had a ton of old sewing machines. They had like a whole set of like stuff from a clock worker, like a professional. They even had a hair salon, and the cool thing is like it was like an old-timey hair salon like section. There was a person there that told us that she's also not really working anymore because she's already, you know, what's it called in English? Retired. There. Brain wanted to work there. But yeah, she's already retired, but she still does shows there. Basically, like, years ago, they decided, hey, it's not nice to... I mean, it's kind of a bit boring to just show people the equipment and explain it to them. Why not use it? So they do like fairly regular showings of how the hair was cut at the time, and they have like some old wigs that were made from like actual human hair and stuff, and they show children how it is and how it was and how to take care of things, but all with like the really old equipment. And the lady was really lovely. But yeah, they for them it was important to like actually show how it's been made, which I found really cool. They didn't have any showing there, they just explained it. And then they had like the coolest sewing machines. They had such a fancy sewing machine, like besides some of the old Singer and other old industrial, more industrial. Singer was home goods and industrial, but there was some, I forgot what the brand was called, something with H. It was like a double name kind of situation, but basically like those were industrial machines. And those industrial machines, like they had one that could do the invisible top stitch for like coats and things like that. Like it was like I've never seen one in person, and they look really weird. They're basically like side loading. Like normally when you have a sewing machine, you have the arm and you thread the fabric through. These are like you pull it through to the side. It was really cool. And I don't know, but I think it still works. They even have like we have like a person there that repairs old sewing machines, like really old Singers and stuff, from electric to hand crank. So that was nice. They even were there and were repairing some of the old Singers that people brought there. But yeah, they were like full industrial sewing machines. So like sewing machines that actually take round tip needles, which that is so rare to see, like the really old ones. That was just magical. It was amazing, and I kind of got stuck in like the sewing machine areas, and I may have talked to people there for like almost 3 hours. We talked about anyway, like a lot of crafting, sewing, things like that. One of the industrial sewing machines, the needle actually broke, and we tried to figure out which kind of needle it is. It is like a very special one. It's like not the usual sewing machine needles, right? It has like a round tip on the back instead of a flat tip, but it's a very thin round tip. Like the rounding on the back is practically the same diameter as the actual needle. So about like a millimeter. 1.1 millimeter about. So like that was like the last needle I had, and we tried to figure out. We figured out kind of, I think, which company it is. It was really hard to read on the needle because it was so old, but we kind of figured out, I think, how to like kind of take care of that. So that was really fun. We spent like an hour researching. We even stole the calipers from the like the really old like €100 calipers from the Clockworkers showcase. No, actually we didn't steal it. We were allowed to take it, but you know, I actually got to use them. It's funny how many people cannot actually read non-electric calipers. I had to explain to them how to read the lines and where the lines are. That was funny. But it worked out really well, and we found some needles that could fit. They're not quite as thin as the original, but we found out there's a decent bit more room, so like I think we got the needles that should fit. I got the number of the person. They got to probably, hopefully, if they don't forget, write me if they found the right needle from our research. So that was kind of a fun little research thing. I learned a lot about industrial needle types and like things like that. That was weird. But yeah, that was really enjoyable. There was one guy that was winding cord, like out of straw, or like actually really sturdy, like rope, not cord, really sturdy rope out of straw. Like the old-timey way with like a hand crank and like movable parts. You could even take one with you. My mom got one for the garden. They even tried to tow a car with it once, and it worked really well. It didn't break or anything, so you can do that also. It's like they have like 4 strands that are wound, and then they are wound into each other. It was very fun to watch. So yeah, it was cramped. Like our heritage museum is more of an open thing. So ours has like the weaving, the large weaving, hand weaving setups, which actually are still used. Like the wood is so rounded on them, they're like 300 years old or something, 200 something. Some of them restored, some of them almost fully original, which is really cool. But yeah, they're still all used, and that I think is really cool. Like a decent bit of the other tools in the other area where we were today, they weren't fully usable anymore, but like they were there still, and they were loved and cared for. One thing that was a bit noticeable, which was a shame, is like certain goods, like there was certain leather and things like that had ooh, fancy. that actually had some molding issues, like the old irons, the handles, because they're all wood, they were a bit moldy. Nothing you cannot get away with a little bit of vinegar, like it was more surface mold, but yeah, it was very humid, and although they had the heating on, like this summer was really bad. You could tell it was fresh mold though, so like the rest was really taken care of. It wasn't even that dusty, which was nice. So yeah, that was really cool experience, and definitely way different. Just not one word there. Definitely way different to what we have in ours, and it's not even that much farther. And I may have found like a sewing group that uses like the old sewing machines, and like they meet up like once a month at the moment. Sometimes maybe more. But yeah, I may try. It's next month. It's mid to end next month. I'm gonna try to go to that meeting and like, you know, see what that's about and if it's fun. Maybe found a new like group for that kind of stuff. I'm very interested in other crafts too, so welcome to Pinefall, the most perfect scenery you ever see, if I do say so myself. Why, the history of this place alone could fill up 10 encyclopedias. Do you like it? Yes, it's nice on my nostrils. Of course you do. No, just like the rest of the valley, we got our work cut out for us here. Pinefall Resort has 3 main buildings, and they all seem better days, so we should stop by fixing one of them up. Think you're to party with your shark friend and get to work. Hey, don't push me. Actually we can't. As much as I would love to. While you're enjoying this and to talk about stuff, you need to go like, yeah, absolutely. Do what you have to do. Go look. But yeah, that was so much fun to go there. They even had, on the outside, there was somebody actually forging stuff. Or not forging, but like actually smithing, technically. Forgesmith, whatever. Oh, I have the last bus sign. I remembered I bought it. Okay, that is actually very helpful, because the thing is we cannot put the resort back into order yet. We have to go back to Winterberry to take care of that first, because we need to finish those quests first. But yeah, it was amazing to see all the old machines. Like, my favorite was the sewing machines, but I had like a variety of like old TVs also. And the shoes, oh my goodness, the leather shoes, they were so amazing looking. They were like 17 and 1700s, beginning 18th century, 19 into 19th barely. They were like really like older. From like children's leather shoes that looked really sturdy, to like women's shoes, to men's fancy, like more bespoke shoes. It was really cool. Like, I loved it. What do you want? No, we're not. We're not struggling. We're just trying to get all the things situated before we put things into the rooms. Okay, how many beds do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that also means 9 bathroom sets. Oh, we have a new buffet. I might as well put that in a... That's new. Make the cast iron stove. Yes, we can. We can make the fridge. That's nice. Gonna make them now. It started raining like crazy just now. Whoops. That's fine. Oh, we can only make 4 sinks. Okay, that's okay. Let's put them actually in. I need to get rid of some of this stuff eventually. John bed. Let's put the beds in first. Okay, I kind of hoped the bed would fit there, but I guess that's a weird other nook. Whoops, I'm gonna turn it around. Let me just drop off the other beds here for a sec. So I wanna turn you, and then turn you. I'm gonna put like some kind of shelving there. They can reach it. And then the other set of beds is right here. Plop. There, and this one is nice and spacious, and so is this one. Should I do like a middle bed situation, these? I can do a middle bed situation. Why do I have one bed left? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Must have crafted one too many earlier. It's okay. We can certainly... Ooh, that's kind of perfect for the vanity table. And so is this. And... that. Don't want to put it next to the bed there. Let's put it like to the entrance. But leave some space for like other furniture there. I kind of like it. But yeah, honestly, it was such a fun experience. Spent like the maximum amount of time there. I mean, we got there a little late because like we all had to, like my parents still had to shower and things like that, and I decided to also take a shower today instead of tomorrow because it was so humid that I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go out without a shower. So we went out like over an hour later than we wanted to, but that's okay. We spent like till really the last leg of the event, like till they actually closed practically everything down. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, it was amazing. Definitely gonna go back there again eventually to like look at things a bit more closely. And they even had like I would love to look into those books eventually if I like can gain access to it. I don't know if it will ever be possible because they are very, very old, but I'm gonna move that there so I can put something in front of the bed. They had old sewing books where like the exact function of like certain decorations and certain sewing methods on jackets and things was explained based on like job and hierarchy and things like that. And just amazing, honestly, just amazing. I would love to look into a book like that. Where's all the bathroom stuff that I got? Am I blind? Did I not build the bathroom stuff? I thought I built the bathroom stuff. Huh? Okay, I am confounded. I'm very confused. I thought I built the bathtubs and things like that. Where did they go? Hold on, let me... Huh? I'm not imagining that, right? I built the full-on bathroom stuff and it's gone and my stuff is gone. Yeah. Okay, I am very confused. Not good though. My metal just... I had the feeling that it happened earlier too, and I just finished the bedrooms. I need to also go back to all the other places to, like, take care of that. So I'm a bear, I don't need bathroom stuff, because I go to it. Yeah, but the humans I'm building the resort for. Or would you like to go to a ski resort and have to go outside to poop every time? You're gonna freeze your butt off. I know I have some elegant wardrobes here already. Yeah, need this many more to have one in every room. Also, hi, how are you doing, Chris? Nice to see you. Let's put the wardrobe... Yeah, why not? It can go in front of the vanity here. People can make that work. Right. Right. Same with that. I'm sure people can make that work. So I can have some more decoration in front of here. So that works, and then we have a large amount of space here, so this one should be fine. Same with this one. Just a ton of space, and I have one extra once more. But I'm not missing any rooms, right? I had 3, I made 5, that's 8. Oh, yeah, I'm missing a room. I was pretty sure that I counted right this time. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm not gonna decorate yet, because I want to decorate both the things, like the bathroom and the thing. I need to go back. The problem is we cannot really, we lost so much metal in, like, losing the bathroom furniture. I wonder what that is about. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Okay, apparently normally you have enough slots, but sometimes for some reason when you're crafting, it says you have less slots than you actually have. And then sometimes it apparently happens that items get lost, which is, in my humble opinion, very annoying, but hey. Let's put some food there. Bean stuffed peppers and corn on the cob. I'm sure people are gonna be happy with that, right? So happy they leave me presents! We love that they pixel out whenever they are. I'm gonna get that trash in the kitchen too eventually. Don't see much here. Okay. Get the trash in the kitchen. Thanks for dropping that, dude. Okay. Still cannot get the one behind the counter here, but oh well. Let's sign these guys. Nah, I guess. Oh, we only have 21, 27? That is like, oops, I always forget you need to click on this arrow back and not the other one. happens. 27, that is ridiculously high rating for the bathroom. That must be like the last set of possible furnishings. We cannot make yet because we need to finish the ski resort things before we can move on. Okay, next one. I wanna go to the A24 and recycle some stuff in hopes that I get... I'm out of snacks. Oh well. It's okay. I can live without snacking for like half more hour. Wanted to have a snack after my food, but I guess not. Nah, it's fine. Treat myself with something better. Anyways, something that, you know, would be harder to eat on stream or so. Not to denounce my snack, because it's good, but... Oh no, that was 38, wasn't it? Oh, hold on. Ah, whatever. Even if it was more than the standard I can do. Man, I'm so sneezy. It stopped raining again as soon as it stops raining. It's like so terrible. Like, this is not my cold. I don't have a cold or anything anymore. That's completely gone. Didn't run a single fever today, even though I took a shower, things like that. It's that I'm wondering why I'm sneezing. Yeah, if you don't put your pollen filter on, you're gonna sneeze, of course. Yeah, no wonder I'm sneezing so much, because I had that apparently turned off for like the last 12 hours now. So that's lovely. Yeah, I don't need to be surprised then while I have allergies. Also thanks for the bliss, yeah. Really don't need to be surprised that I'm sneezing then. Who would have thought? Yes, it was. Oh well. You know, it's just sneezing. Very few people die of sneezing. Yes, I say very few because I know there are some that died from sneezing. But hey. I'm not gonna get up and turn that on right now though. I'm gonna click the button once I'm... But not now, yes. And... Ooh, there's metal scraps! But yeah, indeed. But yeah, my day today was just amazing with the crafty stuff. I'm gonna like see what the future holds. I would love to like be able to maybe in the future, if they trust me enough, be able to use like the old fancy industrial sewing machines they have. Like that would be so lovely. Proper sewing, my next project I wanted to start on like 2 days ago. But then the sickness got in and I started another project. So now I need to finish that before I actually can start. But at least I already have the pattern, but you know. Decided to make another, like I have a medieval style underdress kind of thing, like underdress gown linen thing, but I wanted to make another one that is a bit more like flowy, because the one I have is like very tight and works well for like other like overdresses where that are a bit thinner, but like I wanted to have one that has a bit more skirt volume, and I wanted to make it so the like sleeves end up like right around the what's it called, elbow area, and then they flare out in like a circle, so they're like way more flowy. Just to have two variations, and then I wanted that to be able to have like a outer layer dress that you know, like the kind that you button or like bind in the front. That have like an open skirt cut in the front and just layer on top to like, you know, have some variation with that. I have like all the fabrics. I have like some beautiful green fabrics. I have some beautiful linen, natural linen fabrics, cotton linen mix technically. I wanna know how the throwaway thing works. Like, how does that work? You literally just no. Like, you can drag it in there, but like, it doesn't actually throw it away. It's like the problem I had earlier. Too. Yeah, no room in that container. How do you throw it away? Is there like a trash can thing somewhere? I'm gonna like trash everything that is not the newest standard. Simple floor mirror, yes, you can go. Painted drawers, they're lovely, but they can go. Rustic light beds can go. There must be trash cans somewhere, right? I'm gonna look for trash cans while that's working. And we already have deepest night again. This passes so quickly. No, that's not a trash can. Those are all barrels. So like somewhere I can drop them. I guess there may be a trash can option in the garbage thing. Like, how do you empty that? Is it this thing? No, you cannot interact with it though. Oh, lost and found. I got my items back. Oh my goodness. That is so nice. See, I lost so many things. That would have been dramatic. I'm so happy I got that back. Okay, so it's technically night, so I'm not gonna go to the resort yet. I'm gonna turn back to daytime. I'm gonna take care of everything and I'm gonna go back. Whoop, hello trash. Abu. And did we finish the... No, we didn't. But it was the high bathroom trait that we needed to. But I think we did, because we had multiple people that had this trait that I accommodated. But I guess it didn't count yet. I don't know, we shall see. I'm gonna put some more in there and hope the quest isn't broken. Timber Crossing next. Timber Crossing, there's not much more you can do depending on the size of the last variety of beds. So I would say that's practically finished. Still want to get it to level 5 eventually, but I don't know if I can. I guess requests. Nah. Let's take some that are of a higher standard. Okay, and the rest of the rooms are occupied, that's nice. High Lake. Now we're gonna go and build the bathrooms finally with the actual stuff, and then we can finally actually I can already invite guests over. I just don't have the information stuff yet. Okay. Details. Requests. No, we don't have that. Could have a bathroom yet. We have good bathrooms, but not that good of a bathroom. There, let's do that. Let's see if they litter it somewhere easy. No, it's not yet. That's okay. Let's go back to the bus stop and let's go to Winterberry and actually start the resort. So I'm gonna put in all the bathroom equipment. And then we can finally invite guests here. Oh yeah, the kitchen. First of all, let's put a fridge there and the stove. Have that have a little bit of a... Then we can decorate it eventually. But yeah, that, and then let's put a hot cold buffet in there instead of this. Still gonna keep the floor lamp next to it though so people can see. But yeah, that I need to fill before I do anything, but that's okay. Let's go downstairs again and let's add bathroom equipment. Nice thing is the toilet gets a nice private spot in a lot of these. Except for I get this one. It's nice and centered towards the door. Nor this one, but that's okay. I'm doing that on purpose, just for fun. On the bathtub there, so let's put the toilet here. And the last toilet goes like right there. And then I want to place the bathtub here. One more here. There and there, and I have 5 more, that's nice. And bathtubs we should have enough, to be fair. This is way too large for a bathroom, but that's okay. Do we actually have one too many? I think we have 1, 2, no, we don't. Sinks we only have 4 for now, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4. That means we need 5 more. Let's make 5 more sinks. There we go. We're slowly getting there. That's really nice. And it's gonna be fancy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it immediately. But I'm also gonna... That's okay. Actually, no, that one screams for the cabinet. I have like these high-rise cabinets that I always wanted to put in the bathrooms, but they kind of looked odd with the other type of sink every time because the sinks were so small, so having these fixes that. Okay, that's the bathrooms and the bedrooms, which means... Oops. We can finally invite guests over. Ooh, trash. $24. Do we have to have a boiler room for every room, or how does that work? Oh no, it only reaches towards a certain amount of... That's okay, I can make boiler rooms. Need to heat it up though. That's fine. Okay, let's. I'm gotta add some more decor later. That's okay. Just wanna. Okay, it's all 4 bedrooms, so that means it must be over there, actually. And that should be the only problem, hopefully. So I'm gonna put like some wood in there to heat it up soon. We have a comically large bathroom here. How about we make that smaller? Change it around a little bit after. No, I'm gonna change it around now, because if I do it after, we will not have enough space, and then I will be struggling with that, you know. So I'm just gonna. Boiler room doesn't need to be that large, but it makes sense that this one doesn't have the thing then. Edit, make smaller, like that, and then build a room, utility room, there. Just a small little utility room that I can reach, and then I need to add a boiler. Craft. Where is it? Old grandma boiler. Here. There we go. Okay, let's put stuff in the boiler and invite guests. Let's put like the half max on the mountain. And there we go. And then now we can put guests in here. Don't want them to freeze to death. It's really stuck into a book right now. You're still reading that. How is it so far? Like, is it... I mean, if you're really stuck into it, that must mean it's good, but... Again, not one I've read before. Okay, let's do that. This is bothering me. Is that an actual thing? I don't think that's an actual thing. I think I can move them more to the wall. Yeah, I can move them more to the wall. I want to kind of switch them though. I want to have this one here, and this one here. Okay, let's get decorations, because so far we only have like the bare minimum. So, let's get large colorful rocks for all of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's expensive, but that's okay. Ha! What do you mean, huh? And 9 towels. So I think people need towels. No. Yes, I was today years old, when I realized I could do that. Yeah, of course I did it. Of course I said it. Oh, that was a laugh. Or what do you mean? Or was that like not to saying that earlier? 3D printer, stop squeaking. This is not the time for squeaky 3D printer. Okay. Yeah, ha for me is not really a law. Ha is more so a thing of recognition, or like... How should I describe that? But yeah, it didn't really in my mind sound like a lot, but that makes sense. Was like more of a thing of noticing. You gotta get your towel for the bathtub. How about that? Because there's no real space there. But yeah, I guess my brain didn't understand. But hey, that happens. As always, I want the carpet in front of the bed. Because I like to have a cozy carpet in front of the bed. Gonna like move that one out a little bit more. No, that one is good, that one is good. This one I'm gonna move out. There's one missing right here. But yeah, my brain really didn't get that. Let's put this one underneath the bed, shall we? Same with this one. I think they fit nicely. I need to move this one back. Like that. Okay. It's a carpet situation. I really want to know how you throw things away. That one I can't really... How do you throw things away? Okay, let's get some more stuff. Like bathroom decor and a little bit of room decor. I want light in every room. Let's add some table lights. And that's all the trash we have. Damn it. Okay, I wanted to add some other stuff, but I guess I can't. What is the room's... Okay, that's better from the... from the things of the... Is that a minus? Which room is that? Bedroom 8. Which room is bedroom 8? Why does that have a minus whatever that was? What the? You'll do better next time. Nah, I just need to get better at understanding. Which room is bedroom 8? 2, 4, 5. Bedroom 9. Bedroom 8. Why do you say it has a minus decoration score? I don't understand. I think I don't need to though. Five level 3 bedrooms in High Lake, huh? Like, I wasn't tripping. There was a minus 58. Didn't even know that was possible. Especially with an actually decorated room, but hey. Let's get to work. I want 3 level 3 bedrooms, so let's make 3 level 4 bedrooms, shall we? Need to technically make 2 more beds, but I'm already out of pine wood planks, that kind of sucks. No. Let's remove that. But yeah, I don't know how the throwing away works. Would be lovely to figure out though. But hey. Let's add beds in there. I guess I took out one too many, cause the other. I wanna put it sideways so I can put this one in front again. So I like the look of having the base things there. Okay. Gonna move this one out and then I need to, I mean really need to find some. Gonna put that one bed back. But I really need to find some wood. That took my brain too long. To be fair, today was a fun day, but it was a great lot of human interaction and things like that, so my brain is allowed to be tired, right? There, so I can actually go back. There's the okay. Let's exit that and make 5 level 3 bedrooms, yeah. I need to pick up way more wood. Human interaction, yeah, indeed. Indeed. Creative human interaction, how about that? Like, just saying. Okay. Need to wait for nightfall. Or for it to turn. So I'm gonna go to Timber Crossing. I'm at Timber Crossing, I'm gonna go to Sawdust. Didn't know anymore if it was any different ending, but no, Sawdust. The dusty sawdust. I'm just waiting for night to fall and to pick up the lumber. I wanna go one more round to take care of everything, and if I can upgrade all 5 bedrooms, that would be lovely, I think. I mean, the bathrooms are already up to date as far as I can go, but the bedrooms aren't, so they need some more decor and things. Wardrobes and beds, to be exact. 3 more beds. Couple more wardrobes. I need to see how many and where I put them. I don't know if I can actually, like, fit the large beds in the smaller rooms. But I'm gonna try. Gonna place some Tetris. Okay. Gonna pick up the rest of the stuff here, and then we're gonna switch it to daytime. We're gonna take care of all the other things. I wanna go to the A24 to pick up the other stuff. You know, the what's it called? Metal bits. That's what it's called. Again, today was it was a very good day, but yeah. I don't know. Brain stopped functioning at some point. At least mine does. At least a decent bit of it. Okay, let's go over to A24. And then I think this bear it's like bear and breakfast, like it is very cute. Let's sleep on the road. Because I'm sure in the middle of the road there's not gonna be anything that's gonna come our way. And let's go to the 18 guests arrived. Damn, that's a lot. 10 more 5-stars. Let's see if I can even manage that. I need to drop off some of the old furnishings that are corrupted. Like the old beds and things like that. To get resources out of them. I like that we have that option. It's very nice that you can just scrap your old stuff to get some things back, even though it's not a lot. Okay, let's first of all take all of those. I guess all of these are decorations and they belong in the trash and we cannot put them there. Great. Yeah, you wanna probably count that way also. Really need to figure out how you delete those kind of things. There. Can pick that up next time. I don't feel like bothering with it right now. So we have the 2 more guests. We finally have that done, which means we can go to Short Key in this area. Ooh, trash. Ah, treasure. There, let's go to the shark sign. And let's see what we need to... 15 5-star reviews. Ooh. These are just bonus things. You don't really get too much out of them, but I guess it's quite nice. Let's do this. Hopefully we get enough faster. That's like 10 and then 15, that's a lot. But hey, we caught up with these. Let's go to Timber Crossing again, take care of those guests, and then let's go to High Lake, take care of those guests, and add the beds. Then I want to go to the ski resort to check for stuff. 38, we only have 30 comfort. I swear there's like another upgraded bed or something that you can only get later. But we have to, you know, wait for that. Just a bit annoying that I need to put resources into upgrading these things, but that's that how it goes. Okay, let's craft. We have 2 beds. Let's craft 3 more beds. There, and let's try to fit them into the rooms. If that's even a possibility. Let's try. Okay, you sleep in there. This one is definitely not gonna fit this one neither, so it's only this one on the upper floor where I can fit a fancy bed in. But we need to fit 1 more of the other rooms to make it work with the thing that you have to have 5 fancy rooms. This one is now level 4, not even level 3 anymore, that's good. Is the only other option is this one. This one is cramped anyways. Let's try though. There's a thing there. There is a thing there. There's a thing here. Carpet can stay. Sort these. Instead of the bed in thing, I'm just gonna put that there. And then that there. That's gonna work out right. We don't have a bedside table, but that's okay. And I need to wait for this guy to actually get out of bed. So let's... Shouldn't have worked, but it kind of did. There we go. And then let's upgrade the last bed now that that guy's out of the room. So I think what I need to do is move this one over. Move the bed out of the room. Put this one in. And we have a nice little corner over here where we can put the cabinet in. Kind of want to move this one over so I can still get to the bathroom and stuff to pick up trash if I wanna. Let's do this. I think this one will not fit in this, right? Yeah, no, sadly not. Okay. I guess it's a bit weird, but it works. So those should be the... 3? Scan it. Yes. Oh? Tape measure. Oh my goodness, we can... Beautiful! Sorry, that was so worth it. Do we have enough food in here? No. Yeah, you're gonna get... Don't worry about it. Sorry, I was way too excited for that. Level 2 kitchen. Oh, hold on. We don't even have level 2 kitchen stuff, do we? No. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the next thing. Let's go to our last location. Interberry. That's exciting though. I'm way too excited for that tape measure. Like, way too... Hello there, people. Thanks for dropping your trash off. Should still have enough fuel in them. Yeah, whatever, you talk too much. I need to check all my quests, I have way too many. 8 guests, okay. I have like a bajillion tape measures. Don't get me a tape measure. Like, actually, I have so many tape measures. It's already trash, even though the guests haven't been staying here, really. It's amazing. Oh yeah, I need to fill the kitchen space up with food. How about that? It's so dark in here with that on light. And no windows. I should really add some windows in there. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. So that's like way too exciting for me. I'm gonna add like windows to all the tables. There we go. And then oh, I didn't want to go into the kitchen. I wanted to go in here and refill that with some peach cobbler and popcorn. Wait. Yeah, there you guys go. And then I'm gonna make sure that I check the guest book. They're at 24 degrees. Why is it only 14? Do I need like another... boiler room to have that? Or are you running out of fuel? No, you have... oh, is that just the difference of boilers? Can I unlock like a new boiler? Can I... this may be a stupid spot. Can I build a utility room? Another one. Needs to be 2 by 3. I guess that's the kind of least annoying spot. It's still annoying, but least annoying, I guess. I'm gonna put 2, and as soon as I can take one out, I'm just gonna do that. Don't know if I can actually... can I actually... do I have to build 2 utility rooms, or can I just put 2 boilers? Put 2 boilers, does that work? Let's put some fuel in the other one. Let's see. No, I wanted half of it. There we go. Does this now... Okay, 23. That's close to 24. I guess it just needs to heat up. I'm gonna put a second one in here. That's a bit annoying. But okay. Did I not? No, I did. I think what I need to do is I need to... oops. Okay. Okay. I think that's easier, then I don't get caught on the stones here anyways. It's a bit more annoying to run around, but hey. Do they now have the 24 degrees? That's the question. Like, is that actually... I hate that it's the only desk that I cannot reach from the outside. It has 22 degrees. Okay, that's not too bad. I can live with them having... Actually, can I put 3 in there? Like, if I... Why does it go over to this one now? I'm gonna try 3 boilers. How about that? I need to kind of split up the fuel a bit, but it's okay. Let's get rid of this fuel holder thing. We don't need it. Let's move them over. And put the last one in. Hold on, we can buy fuel from the dock upstairs. Not upstairs, but up there. Let's do that. Let's buy some fuel. And I don't have to split stuff up. Plus, he has some wood laying in front of his house. Hi, yes, you. From the old doggo. Did I say bear earlier? Dog. Oh well. How much fuel is that? Yeah, whatever. Let's do that. Don't really care too much. Okay, this though. Now let's go fill up the other boilers. There we go. And now the room should be nice and cozy. I wanted to say you have fuel now, don't do that. Let's complete this day here just to end out the day, you know. Can then work on some more of the stuff tomorrow. So this one should now have rooms that are 30 degrees. Nice. That's quite hot though. Oh well, people can live with it. But yeah, they have it nice and warm now. So let's end the day. And that should have been 9 days, so more they ask, and of course it wasn't. It was. Yes, okay. Premium property is done, once again, for fulfilling every hard-working person's dream, making a microscopic dent into the wealth you need to accumulate over your considerable lifetime just to ensure basic survival. Different locations can support different exclusive amenities. Due to the rising cost of the industry, our guests will have expectation for luxury comforts. And definitely not because of brazenly inflated advertising we are now legally obliged to disclose. Remember, if you're looking to expand your little enterprise and a real estate empire, be on the lookout for pectoral fin of profit. And we actually finished this location. We did repair all the cabins. Yes. We already did that one too. And we did that one too. You guys saw that, right? We have... First of all, we have a reliable heater recipe that we can buy now. That's nice. I'm not gonna do that today, though. But hey, that's actually really nice. And we could... I thought I saw a craft a thermometer thing. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. Build craft... What was that thermometer thing? I didn't read it. Don't wanna go back to... I wanna go back to stuff. Some of the things aren't up to par. There was a thermometer thing, right? How do I use that? I need to... Ah! Okay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that's good. So they can toast as long as it doesn't fall below their thing. That is very amazing. That is also very amazing. Thank you, guys. Gonna give you nicer decor if you little more. So, yeah. I would say this is a good ending for today's stream. So let's see who is raidable, shall we? I mean, we built like that kind of stuff. We got like access to literally all the resorts from a click of a button, which is amazing. We have to still go there to like make changes and things like that. But we don't actually have to go there anymore. We can just literally build from like anywhere around, which is amazing. Oh, sorry. Oh, so Passion finished their stitch and status new. What? Oh. I was confused by a title just now. That's a Pokemon Pittsburgh regional. To do crochet freehand for Coco, huh? Do we want to see a Coco being made? I think I want to see a Coco being made. Nope. Ah, why do you do that? It scrolls stupidly. Come on. There's the few Coco. This looks already amazing. So yeah, let's raid Rainy Day Ray. They're mostly doing crochet and they're making the most amazing Pokemon crochet, so feel free to check them out. It's always very cozy and it's honestly like they're so skilled. It's really cool. So yeah, let's just look in there. That reminds me, in 7 days I have my affiliate anniversary. We're gonna open some Pokemon stuff. I'm also really excited about that, so mark that in your calendars. Is that a stream day? I didn't even check yet. That's a Monday. Okay, that's perfect. That is very perfect. marked. Nice. So yeah, gonna open some Pokemon stuff, treat myself for an amazing second streaming anniversary, affiliate anniversary, which of course is all thanks to you guys. So yeah, that is gonna be exactly next week Monday, so in a bit more than 7 days, I guess 8 days technically for you guys, because it's still Sunday for you, but yeah. Thank you all for hanging out, hope you all have a lovely rest of your guys' Sunday, and hope to see you all back tomorrow when we continue this. Enjoy the raid, and yeah, hopefully you guys have a good Monday. Bye bye!